from LovenStamps, and I'm excited to share some projects with you. So the project for this video is going to be this fun card. It's kind of a tag card with the gleaming ornament stamp set and the coordinating punch set that goes with them. Which is really a fun stamp set, lots of good possibilities, and I'll show you some more samples at the end. But the thing that I'm really excited about technique-wise on this one is this cool tag idea. So tags on your cards are a really great decorative element, but sometimes it's kind of fun to dress them up an extra step, and so I'm going to teach you how to do this fun custom punch trick. So let's get stamping. All right, stampers, so here is our Christmas Gleaming stamp set, and I've already mounted the stamps that we're going to need. I have my Pretty Peacock ink pad, and I'm going to go ahead and start by punching out my pieces that are stamped from white. So I need one of these large ornaments, and I need this greeting here so that I can go ahead and punch out a circle to go with it. So the really fun thing about the stamp set is that there are punches to match the large ornament dies and the small ornament. And here's my large one. If you haven't used the Stampin' Up punches before, remember you want to use them upside down, okay? So you're gonna slide your paper in from the top like this, put that on, and just go ahead and punch it down. The other punch I'm gonna use is my 1.5 inch circle punch. And I'm going to go ahead and pop that out too, so I have my pieces handy. And then I need one more punch, because why wouldn't I want to use this other awesome one? And that is to use my small ornament punch on the copper foil sheets. And you can see I've already punched a couple from this scrap here. I'm going to go ahead and punch out there. Now see, by using my punch upside down, I can see exactly where it is and really make the most of that. Probably still get another ornament out of it. Make the most of that paper. All right. So the other color and copper paper that I have is from the Brightly Gleaming Designer Series paper. And this one is cut to 3 inches by 2 inches. And I'm going to go ahead and punch this with my Delightful Tag Topper punch. So this one has a guide here, and 2 inches is a happy number for it. It fits perfectly. I'm going to go ahead and slide that all the way to the end and punch it. And I have my sweet tag. Now, it's really nice to be able to reinforce this up here, but like how to do that, right? Because this is, you know, I can't, yeah, it doesn't, if I just make a square on the top or a circle, it's not quite right. So what I found is my tip is to cut this, it's about 1/2 inch wide, a little wider, a little less. I'm going to put my punch in, and again, I'm going to turn my punch upside down. Because it's narrower than the guide, it doesn't really have a lot of help from the guide. So I'm going to get it about where I want it. I can line that up in the middle and punch it. And then this is the end I have. Now, oh, that one came out pretty nicely. The first time I did this, it was a little off center, so no problem. I just trimmed the edges. But I'm going to go ahead and cut that tip off and go ahead and add that to my card. So go ahead and throw some adhesive on here and line that up. And doesn't that just really make that tag something special? I think so. I have a piece of braided linen trim, so I'm going to put this on here. If you're a big fan of the braided or the linen thread, then this like braided linen trim is like it's, you know, big brother or whatever. It just has a little bit more bulk to it, and I really like the way it sets off. It's a nice neutral, and it goes with lots of different styles of things, and so it's a good trim to have on hand when linen thread just isn't quite enough for your project. Okay, so now I'm going to back up. I have this piece of Pretty Peacock cardstock, which is 3 1/4 by 4 1/2. I had to double check that there. And I'm going to take my flourish and go ahead and stamp this here. And I have to kind of at a funny angle. I can't see very well. But I'm going to go ahead and stamp this sort of left to right with some overlap from the edges of the cardstock. So there you can kind of see how I'm varying my pattern. I'm not doing straight down in a straight line. I'm staggering it left to right. That way it's just a little bit more forgiving. And you can also, if you're super careful, see that I'm not, you know, great with my matching up of lines or anything. The nice thing is if you've staggered your pattern, that really doesn't matter, so it won't show. I have my half sheet of cardstock, so 4 1/4 by 11, and I'm going to go ahead and start putting some layers together. So I love to pop up large layers on my cards because it adds a little extra texture, just to have that extra layer and space in there. And if you are one of my one of my customers, then you might have earned a kit in based on your order in October, and you might have gotten this card kit in the mail actually just recently. So kind of a fun thing. If you haven't checked out, you'll want to go ahead and look at my new Perks Points, LovenStamps Perks Points, which are detailed on my website, but those basically can earn you a $50 shopping spree with me when you accumulate points based on your orders through my online store. So check those out. All right, so next thing, I have another piece of copper foil, which I have punched with the sprig punch. This is a great all year long, 12 months of the year you can use this. It's great for flowers, it's great for vegetation, it's great for fall leaves, and it's great for holly kinds of projects too. So it can be a little tricky to attach though, so my advice for this is to go ahead and position it where you want, and then just pop a dimensional down on top of it. That way it will stay where you want, and you don't have to worry about having glue that spits out the edges or things like that. So I put my ornament down. I'm going to take my last copper foil ornament here and place this, and there is our finished card. So really a quick and simple project that features that delightful tag topper punch, which I absolutely adore for highlighting those tags. So you can do this with anything, any stamp set, any occasion, any designer series paper, really any of the topper punches you can do this way. It doesn't have to be the delightful one. Scallops would work great too. So make sure you visit my website at LovenStamps.com for more information, especially about those LovenStamps Perks Points that you can redeem for shopping sprees, as well as tutorials, monthly tutorials in the mail, monthly tutorials in your email with different ideas and other goodies. So I love my customers and I appreciate you guys very much. And this is a really pretty alternate color Christmas card too. So look forward to sharing more projects with you soon. Happy stamping. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.